Hey y'all. Hey
Hey,
Susan.
hey everybody. Hey Tina.
Hey, it's so good to have you over here on my channel. I love it.
Me too. I'm excited.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see the comments, but there's quite a few people in. Let's welcome them in. Hey Rudy. Howdy, Rudy.
Hey, different styles.
Hey
Troy,
Troy Sutton.
Gail,
Hey
Southern
Susan.
Living.
Hey Gail. Welcome in.
And
Jamie.
Jamie.
Welcome in.
So glad that y'all are here.
Yeah,
Do us a favor and share, share, share. You know, sharing is caring. And hit those thumbs.
it is. Hit the
Don't hit
thumbs.
mine.
Hit the thumbs and share it out for us, please. We're working. We're working on watch hours, friends. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we're gonna push you through, Tina.
Hey,
We're
P
gonna
and J. I got to get there. The conversation is in the title, which is things autumn. I forgot my own title.
let's see if I can find it on here. Autumn Bliss, a season of warmth, flavors, and festivities.
Yes, that's what the title is. And we are going to base our conversation around a lot of that. Hey, Karen, welcome in.
Hey Karen.
No, don't. It's okay. Hey, today I went to Aldi prior to the live. I needed to run and go get. They had the cutest aprons, and I could kick myself for not buying more than what I bought last week. And
Oh
I went,
boy.
and they don't have them. Once those Aldi finds are gone, they're gone.
Right.
Really, really nice aprons. For $6.99. Hey, Broken Hearts Ministry, welcome in. Hey, Tell Us Treasures, welcome in. Anyhow, I forgot the point to my story on why I was trying to tell you. Oh, it was really one of those days today where you just like I had to stop and really think what I was doing and what I needed, and it was just I don't know. There's something out there.
Yeah, and I just picked up some fall aprons for the Scarecrow 24 giveaway. But they're on the rather on the small side, so they're more for a smaller person.
If you
But
buy them at the Amish store, they're made for like really petite, like kids style, to be honest with
yeah,
you.
well, they carry them in different sizes that are Amish. But you can take extra fabric and widen it if you need to, and move the
Yeah.
straps.
Hey,
Well,
Life with Misty, you're a new channel to me. Welcome in.
Life with Misty. I'm writing y'all down.
I know. I got to get my other notebook out. I have a bunch of channels that I want to maybe try and give a shout out today. So, Life with Misty, thank you for being here.
So glad that y'all are coming in.
Yep.
It's been a busy day for me, y'all. I've been in there canning and doing lives, and I'm waiting for my canner to come off pressure now. So y'all going to see me jump up and leave for a couple of minutes, and I'll be back. Then you'll see me jump up and leave again.
If you can't see this live, um, it may
Try
be the browser.
refreshing,
It may be the browser you're using.
or you can refresh.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just depends. Sometimes the other the other day my phone, I couldn't even get into my cell phone.
Yeah.
It wouldn't shut down. It wouldn't do anything. It was just stuck. And then
Yeah.
it started doing it again today, but I was able to shut it down and reboot it.
My phone's been acting strange too. Um, oh, look at what Jamie's doing.
I want some mushrooms. That's
Look at
awesome,
that.
Jamie.
Yeah, I don't know sometimes why it does that. But my phone has really been acting up. I couldn't even yeah. So,
It could be the area you're in if you're getting hit by storms and any number of things.
right, right. Our weather here in Virginia, um well, I can tell you Life with Misty. I have a lot of videos on canning. Susan has a lot of videos on canning. And,
And we'd love to have you over there learning how to do it.
mhm. I mean, I know there's a lot of channels out there, but I got to tell you, I mean, we're very Like, I think what we do is very teachable. Like, I try to do my videos as teaching somebody out there who doesn't know. So hopefully I can convey my knowledge to somebody else.
I try to do step by step
Yeah.
on most of them.
Yep. Thanks, Tell Us Treasures, for putting that up there. The weather, it's humid, it's rainy, and it's supposed to be like that. I think tomorrow it's supposed to be 80.
Yeah, we're in the mid to late 70s here today, but I've turned off the air conditioner and opened up the windows.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be raining later, so I'll have to close the windows up and pull out a fan or something to circulate the air later on. But it's not too bad in here,
Well,
even
that's
with the
good.
scanner.
That's good. That's really good. It's
Yeah.
too humid.
Yeah, it's a lot of humidity in the air here.
And look at that. Gail said it rained in Texas yesterday, and Tell Us Treasures, it's 90 where she's at in California.
Thank you. Different styles do that. Get Nora in the chat. We'd love to see her.
Yeah.
We love the Stock Explorer.
Well, Jamie, I was watching your channel just a minute ago, and what were you making? I forgot. My husband and the worker man's coming in, so I may have to meet you guys really quick.
That's okay. Jamie had put up any canning videos, but you know what, Jamie? You can take pictures of your canning and make a video with that without having anything but music.
That's a great idea, Susan.
Gail wants to know what you're eating.
Let me get I get these at Costco, you guys, and they're called Yogi Bites. It's a probiotic strawberry, and they're just these cute little bites.
Awesome.
It's my little go-to snack that I don't feel too bad eating.
Jamie, it's 68 here. I'm just 1 degree higher. Yeah, sometimes it's just hard to video while you're canning because you've got so much to do. That's what happened to me. I had planned on doing a canning video with the turnip greens, but 2 days of cleaning turnip greens and then having to can on a third day was just a lot. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pictorial of it with some of the other vegetables that are coming in from the garden that I've got to get to this week. I mean, it's just a lot. Hey, Nancy with Our Treasured Home.
What's sugar kick mean? Hey, Nancy, welcome in. What's sugar kick? I can tell. I had my son had the little Halloween candies last night, and I said, hey, let me have one. He brings me the bag, which nobody should ever bring me a bag of Halloween candy, especially when there's Twix bars in there, right?
Right.
I can tell you this, because I really don't go and eat like that sugar anymore like I used to. I ate too many of those little pieces, and I actually ended up with a headache from it.
Yeah.
And I woke up with a headache, and I'm like, okay, no. So I'm just been drinking a lot of water and just kind of eating more clean today, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And see, yesterday I got a real bad migraine, and I think my sugar had dropped too low. So I told my husband I had been in there working on the greens. I was still working on them.
Yeah.
I said, just bring home anything. I don't care about the carbs. We're just going to eat. And so he brought home fried rice for me.
Yeah.
Which I love, but it kicked my sugar way up. But this morning it was back down, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh, good. Yeah, you got to watch that. But we're talking about fall and winter coming, mostly fall. But I just wanted to let you all know there's a couple of channels I kind of wanted to give a shout out to. If you don't know who they are, they're really great channels. I follow them on IG and on here. It's called Two Doctors Homestead. If you don't know who they are, go check them out. Go check out their video they did for a 30-day preparedness. It gave me a completely different look on how to prepare for things for any type of situation you may face in your life or in our country. Go check out Two Doctors Homestead. I really think that you will appreciate what they do.
Is that spelled out doctor or is it DRS?
DRS. Good
Okay.
question. DRS. Yep.
Maybe one of the moderators can pull their channel up.
Yep. Go pull their channel up if somebody wants to grab their link, please. And if you don't know this guy, you may have just Jason, Keto, and me.
Yes, I love him.
Okay. There's your inspiration right there. So just Jason, Keto, and more. So go check out his channel. If somebody could grab the link for that one.
Oh, my thing just went down. I'm grabbing videos off the Two Doctors. I'm going to put one in my watch later list.
Yep.
And one in my new channel list. And I'll be right back, folks.
Got to go get that canner emptied.
I got to go get it
another
lid off of
basket
it
in.
first. Got to get the lid off of it first, and then I got to wait 5 minutes.
Has the pressure come down enough for you to do that?
It just dropped. The little button on it just dropped.
Awesome.
Excuse me.
You're fine. You're fine.
Roscoe's going to keep you entertained.
And then another channel, and I mentioned this on, yeah, he does have. Thank you so much. I mentioned this on Monday in my pop-up live, and I'm so excited because she's going to come with me on a live. You're going to meet her. And it's called Our Quilted Homestead.
Come on. Let Mama sit. Mama sit.
Oh, I forgot my friend's birthday yesterday.
Oh, no.
Our Quilted Homestead is another channel. Those are my 3 shout outs that I have.
Our Quilted Homestead.
Our Quilted Homestead. Those are my 2 Amish friends calling me their sisters.
Oh, boy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's nice to have friends.
It is. They're the sweetest ladies I've ever met. I'll be honest with you. They're so sweet. And they sew for the community in Lancaster. And you can, like, if you're a tourist, 90% of the chance, if you pick something hand sewn, they probably have made it and sewed it together.
Yeah, they only have 321 friends, so we need to get over there and make sure that they get some more friends.
What, Our Quilted Homestead?
Yep.
So I'll tell you, I will tell you that she does a lot of posting on Facebook and stuff, and I'm not gonna get into too much detail about it, but let's just say it has been put on her heart, and she's down in Alabama, and I'm not exactly sure what part, but she has started the Victory Garden.
Awesome.
And so
I called my garden this year was the Victory Garden.
See? And I think that's important. And if you don't know what that is, it was encouraged during World War II that the citizens grow their own food and to have their chickens and to help relieve some of the production of food so they could feed our servicemen and women at that time.
Yep. And 75 to 80 years later, what are they telling us? Go to the grocery store and buy the junk food.
Yeah. And they're putting all this crud in our food that we don't need, right?
Right.
And it's okay. Somebody in my chicken group just posted that they have to get rid of their flock because, and this is what I'm finding out, town ordinance is saying no more chickens. You can't have any more backyard chickens. It used to be you can have your chickens, but no rooster, right? But now it's no chickens. And I'm like,
yeah,
we've come such a far way, but again, we won't get into that. We're here to talk about autumn bliss.
Absolutely.
So, hey guys, thanks for putting those links up. Susan, do you know what some of the crops are right now to harvest or you can go purchase to stock up in your pantry right now or your freezers?
Pumpkin is really big right now because pumpkin harvests are coming in.
Yep.
Y'all look for the Amish pie pumpkins, the little bitty pumpkins. They're sweeter and they have better flavor for your pies and breads. Turnip greens are coming in. Right now, they still have tomatoes. They have bell peppers and cucumbers. Hot peppers are coming in. They also, see, what else did I see? They have the butternut squash coming in. So all the different squashes are coming in. All those are great fall foods. A lot of them you can. Butternut squash, actually, if you put it in a cool, dark room, like your pantry,
Yes, it will. It has a really good storage life, doesn't it?
Yeah. What is the other? That great big squash, Kushaw squash. It's great big. It'll feed a family of 100.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I mean, they're huge.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things with that. You can even freeze, take it and roast it and freeze it, or you can can it in chunks like you do pumpkin.
I'm sorry.
Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes is another
yes.
vegetables coming in.
And that's a really great storage. If you want to store those for a long period over winter, those are another really great one.
Yeah, they'll last 4 to 6 months easy.
Yep.
But
you're right.
Don't wash the dirt off of them because the dirt is what protects them.
Right.
You can cure them in your oven. I take Christmas lights.
Hey, Jennifer Ocean.
And I stick them in the oven with the Christmas lights for a week.
Okay.
You need the temperature at about 100 degrees to cure them. And then you put them into your storage.
Nice.
So, yeah, those are great.
I know. So you can also go and get beets are really right now harvest. If you like beets, if you like pickled beets, did you know that you can actually make beet gummies? And beets are very helpful to help lower blood pressure. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you can make gummies like gummy bears or gummy chewables. If I use let me think, what is it called? It's all natural. I can't think of the name of it. Gel that thickens it up, that makes it, So
and
I want to put them up.
Yeah, beets are rich in iron too. So if you're anemic, borderline, they're very good for that.
Hey, Christy Betts, welcome in, and we got Jennifer Ocean Homestead in here. Susan.
Hey, Jennifer.
Brussels sprouts are a huge one right now coming in. So if you like Brussels sprouts. Not a big fan, but I will tell you it's not a clear gel. I forget. I'll have to get the name. It's in my pantry. Roasted Brussels sprouts with a balsamic vinegar is so delicious. And that's the only way I can eat them.
Apples are in season.
Yes. I did a whole segment last week. Apples. I actually did a live cooking show on my live last Wednesday, and we made apple cranberry crisp.
Oh, that sounds good.
Absolutely delicious.
So apples and pears, if you got neighbors that have fruit trees, free fruit, because you know that they're going to be saying, please come get some of this. Just watch out for the wasp.
Yeah.
Because the wasps are attracted to that sweet sugar in those apples and pears.
Yeah. How about, Susan, you know this, collard greens. Those are in right now.
I love some collard greens, but nobody around here sells them. What? And I haven't got them in, so.
I can't believe the Amish in your area doesn't sell them. Out in PA, they do. That's why.
Yeah. I like collard greens with kidney beans in them. I cook them that way. And it's really good, and it's a great way to get that extra fiber into your system. And it adds a little flavor to those collard greens. So always, experiment with your food.
Just talk to I don't.
He just talked to his 70-year-old daddy.
Yeah. How nice.
That's sweet.
I talked to mine yesterday, and he, Teletreasures, how old is he? 85? Or he will be 85 or 86. I don't remember. Celery, carrots, and cabbage are another great thing right now.
Yeah.
To go and harvest and put up if you like to make.
I got to go get my jars out.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Should I wait for you or should I just continue, Susan?
Just keep talking. I'll be over here.
Okay.
You'll probably hear me shouting out something.
Okay. Okay. So we kind of done some of these, but not completely. Remember when I put a poll up on my channel, about pumpkins and apples? Well, that poll made me go into why I did my live last week on the apple cranberry crisp. Let me tell you guys, that was so good. I'm with you, Gail. I think the collard greens I prefer not cooked. It's like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. You're fine. You're fine. But when I pull up the comments, sometimes I'm not sure if it's referring to like the chat comments or if it's addressing like me or Susan or something. Hey, is Jan in here from Simply Jan Homestead? Welcome in. I didn't see you come in, but if you're here, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Hey, Jan.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's so good. It would have been better if I had vanilla ice cream on top of it, but I thought it was okay for what it was. So, and give a congratulations to Jan over at Simply Jan Homestead. Guys, she hit over 10K subscribers. Woohoo, Jan!
Woo!
Hey, Shelby, welcome in. Then my great niece. That's my great niece. Awesome. I was telling Susan really quick. So if you have an Aldi near you, I went to Nora didn't respond, Susan.
Okay, she might be busy.
Yeah. Yeah, probably working. Different lifestyle says. I went to Aldi today and they truly are the best priced on frozen vegetables. And I had told Susan their bag of mixed vegetables is 87 cents a bag. And I like to take those like I did. One bag will fill up a quart for canning. And I put tomato sauce in it, from my tomato canning. And guess what? I have a vegetable soup already done. But
yes.
Susan gave me a really great idea too.
Yeah. You cook the vegetables when you get them home, and then you lay them out on your dehydrator sheets and stick them in your dehydrator. And when they're dehydrated, you can fit up to 4 pounds in a quart jar of the dehydrated vegetables. And then when you want a quick soup or something, all you have to do is take out what you want, throw it in the soup or the dish that you're cooking, and they rehydrate in the pan, and you don't have to worry about it. They're already cooked.
So that is great. I bought 10 bags today. So really for $10 and some change, that's not bad. You know what I mean? Once you get tax. So I am going to go back and get more. And even maybe some peas and stuff because I have corn that I put up, but if I can go for 87 cents, you guys, I'm going to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Go purchase that. It's, you don't have to buy everything or it's vegetables. It's what it is. It's still going to fill the bellies and stock my pantry. All these are really great place to go to save money. And they had some good deals today. They are the cheapest. If you're looking for pumpkin puree, if you don't do your own, it was $1.15 today. Unlike the grocery stores, $2 or $3 for a can.
Yep.
So
the enchilada sauce that I canned.
Yeah.
I bought all those tomatoes, $15 for 20 pounds of tomatoes. And I figured out how much it cost me to put it in a jar that I recycled. The jars I recycled. It's $1. It was $1 per jar.
That's
and you
great.
go to the store and it's $2.88 up to $5 for a 10-ounce can.
It is.
So you're saving a lot more money. And the jars are recyclable. The flats are not. But, They're not that expensive. They're
No, but you
not
can
that
reuse
expensive.
those flats if you
Yeah, you
want
use
to
baking
on
soda.
other things, you know?
Yeah, but you can also restore the gaskets on a lot of them by boiling them for a few minutes in some water with baking soda.
Good to know. The
That's
flat,
an Amish
yeah,
trick. Yeah, an
the
Amish trick.
the
I'm going to be doing that on a video, by the way. I just gave it away.
that's good. Hey Jan, try using a green sauce of enchilada. It may not give you the heartburn.
Right.
You can
And I
make a
had
green
somebody
enchilada.
tell me that tomatoes weren't in enchilada sauce on my video. Yeah. I said, well, when you can them, they're in there. So I don't know where they got their information from. It was kind of weird.
Well, because there's a recipe out there, and I've used it, where you take a vegetable broth or the water with chili powder, cumin, and all that, and you turn that into an enchilada sauce without having the tomatoes.
Oh,
Just
okay.
so you know. Okay, good. I'm glad.
I didn't know that, so I learned something. And I also canned some marinara sauce. Normally I can spaghetti sauce. Um, what I do with my spaghetti sauce is whatever sauce that I'm making. If we have leftovers, it gets jarred up and I put it through the pressure canner and it goes on my pantry shelf instead of sticking it in the freezer.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So
Sorry
quick
to hear that,
meals.
Christy. So, we're going to start talking about fall and getting into the title. Let's talk about, I'll start with the shortest list I made, the colors of fall. When you think of fall, what is the first color that enters your mind?
Orange,
Whoa.
orange, red, yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's mine because normally the first leaves to change are usually a orangey red or a yellow, right?
Yep.
Yep. Every two of them said orange.
Yeah.
So when I was researching about the different types of colors, all those were in here, and they put purple in there, and I was like, purple? Where would the purple come from? Maybe it's the burgundy because Jamie just put that up there, like those burgundy leaves. I don't know what kind of a
That's
tree.
probably what they're thinking.
Yeah, and I understand what they're saying. So I love the colors of fall. The red, all of them. I don't think I have one. So yeah, look,
That's the colors of the 1970s, by the way.
which is why, again, those cups I fell in love with at Aldi are so retro. My husband's like, those are so 70s. I said, I know, but for some reason I love them.
Right.
And they were clearance today. They were on sale to like 764 from 999, but I passed it. That was my short list of fall. I just wanted to know what everybody has.
Different styles. If you're on my side, I have it on a 10-second delay. So that's why you're on slow mode. If you're on her side, I don't think she's got it. So
No, I don't. Burnt orange and olive green. Yes.
yeah.
There's an episode of the Waltons where John Boy is writing, "Hey AR Patriot, welcome in."
Hey, Elliot.
Where he's writing in his journal or his story, and I love the fact when he talks about the fall, he calls it a watermelon red, and that's always just stuck with me. So when I look up and I see that red, I'm like, you know what? He's right. That is like a watermelon red, right?
Yeah, I love the leaves on the sugar maple tree when
Yes.
they're
Yes.
beautiful.
Yes.
And also the dogwood tree. The dogwood tree has the prettiest red
Yeah.
and the red berries.
Well, I'll tell you, if we get a good fall this year in colors, I have a couple of trees here, maple and that just produce amazing, amazing colors. I'll get some pictures and maybe share.
We don't get good falls here. We have to go to Middle Tennessee or
Right.
further to get it. So
Yeah. Let's talk about the flavors of fall. Susan and everybody else, when you think of fall, what are some of your flavors that you think of?
hot chocolate, pumpkin anything, apple pies. I think of turkey. because we have Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So that's, those are fall flavors for me.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Maple.
Maple.
Yeah, maple syrup is usually produced in the fall.
Yeah.
I think molasses.
Cinnamon is another one. Good.
I think molasses is also produced in the fall.
I'm not sure. Pumpkin spice.
Cranberries, yes.
Chestnuts.
Yep. Nuts in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
My family's full of them, by the way.
Christy, yes. I was wondering if anybody was going to say cranberry. Yes.
Which reminds me, I've got cranberries in my freezer that I need to get canned.
Well, yeah. So that's what prompted me. And I kind of filmed it because it was alive. It was my freezer clean out is where I got my cranberries from, Susan. And I made that apple cranberry crisp.
Yep. Yum, yum. Fireplaces.
Nice. Well, we're talking flavors. I don't want to eat a fireplace. But the smell maybe of it.
The smell.
And somebody said pumpkin.
Thank you for coming in, Elliot.
Thanks, Elliot. So, and you said all types of nuts. So, yeah. So I had down caramel apples.
Caramel. You call it caramel. I'll call it caramel.
Caramel. I say ginger.
I say ginger.
I say pear. Did you say pear?
I said pear earlier.
Okay. Sweet potato is another fall thing.
Yeah.
Now, I found this a little interesting. Coffee. Like what? Does people not drink coffee unless it's the fall time? But coffee.
Yeah, because most people drink coffee year round.
Well, you would think. Another one that was on this list is going to kind of shock you. Figs. If you like figs a fall thing.
I didn't know that because I always thought they were summertime. But I guess they do produce fruit towards the end of summer. So
Fig. Now this cracks me.
Stuffing.
Yeah, stuffing. This one cracks me up. Guys, bacon. Who doesn't eat bacon year round? Come on.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, I do bacon. We have to have bacon, whether it's turkey bacon or pork bacon. We have to have bacon.
Hey, Joy with Smoky Mountain Bliss. Welcome in.
Where's that at? Hey, Joy.
I think it's on my side.
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm glad your power's back on.
Yep.
It's one of the things I need to really start. My husband and we keep talking about it, and we just haven't done it. Hold on there, different styles, please. We're not there yet. Is look into a generator.
Yeah.
We
had one that needed to be fixed, and my husband traded it for something else, and the guy's using it today, and I could kick him every time I think about it. Yeah, my appetite does. In the wintertime, I have more appetite. I think it has to do with the cooler temps. Summertime, not so much because it's hot outside. You don't feel like eating.
See, I said that once on my video. It was funny. I was like, it's so hot. I can't even drink coffee right now. Can anybody out there relate? Like when it's hot, like hot drinks is not something that
That's when you put it on ice.
Exactly. So, we're going to talk. Huh?
I started out with hot tea this morning.
Okay.
And I ended up putting it over ice because it was just too hot.
Jamie's like, I love eating, period.
I know that's right. That's why we keep canning, isn't it, Jamie?
Yep. Jamie's got some great videos out there. I like making iced coffee. What I need to do is make more of the syrups. Like the simple syrups.
Yeah.
The iced coffee with maple syrup in it is really good, guys. I'm just saying.
You know what else you can do? you can take your juices or your jellies and turn them into syrup if you're out of syrup.
Yeah.
Put them over your pancakes and waffles.
Yeah.
Also yummy.
So I have a couple of jars of like peach jelly that did not set
Yeah.
properly. So I'm like, you know what? That's just some syrup for waffles or pancakes. And that,
Or
it's
ice
not
cream.
yeah, it's not that I eat a lot of that in the house, but I may pull some out because our friends are coming from Texas. Welcome in, Kristen. Glad you're here.
Hey, Kristen.
So I have one long list, but I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna talk about this one. So here's one because I think in my title I have the word warmth, right? Warmth.
Yeah.
When you think of warmth in fall, what's the first thing you go to? What is it that you just warmth? What is that?
Bonfires, fireplaces,
Okay.
thick blankets, quilts, jackets.
Anybody else?
I'm going to get off subject here, but how far are you away from reaching your watch hours?
Me?
Yeah,
I need about 900.
900. So everybody, I want y'all to go and do some, that WH thing that we do so well and help Tina get there because she's so close, y'all.
Yeah, and my goal is to have it by Thanksgiving because then my hours, I'll start losing my hours.
Yeah, so she's got a little over a month, y'all.
Yep.
So if everybody chips in and does a little bit here and there, we can get her there.
Yeah,
that's what we do the best.
We try. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I went out and caught up on a couple of people that I hadn't watched in a while, and I need to stop putting things in my watch later list and go watch what I have in there because the next thing it's going to be so overwhelming for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But you know what? I turn it on during the day. Like today's a live day, so I don't get to do as much during the day. But I'll turn it on at night and just let them run until I go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you just do what you got to do to help people out.
Yeah.
We all try to help each other out.
We do.
Hey, Alfonso, welcome in.
Yep. So I put down the Nancy, I have scarf, I have the sweaters, I have warm fuzzy socks, which I can't stand personally, but hats, gloves, and I put hot drinks like apple cider, those hot warm drinks, and boots. Everybody can't wait for boot weather, right?
I wear boots year round.
Yeah. I have to go and get myself a new pair of boots for outside. I went out because it's been, hey, quiet listener, welcome in.
Hello, hello.
It's a new channel for me. Do you know who that is, Susan?
Yeah, I want to say her name's Victoria, but I don't think that's right.
Okay, well, I'm going to write
her. It's been a while since I've been over to your channel, so it might be Victoria. It's something like that.
A hot toddy. Nancy says she likes hot toddy.
I need a pair of new muck boots too. I'm going to I have to talk to Santa Claus because mine are busted out on the side, and every time I walk out in the rain, I get wet.
Yeah, soup. This is definitely
Victoria. Soup. Thank you, Alfonso.
Yes. Oh, Jan, you must like the boss a lot if you like to cuddle with him.
Yep.
Yep. My poor husband, he's still, guys, come on. I still got the air conditioner going on every night in my room.
Yeah.
And he's all bundled up. I'm over there. It's hot over here.
I get that way whenever the dogs are on me. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Then, well, our dogs don't go in our room anymore. And my big dog, my Bernie, she doesn't even know how to climb stairs. She won't climb up the stairs, but she'll climb up the steps outside, but won't go up the stairs. She'll go 2 steps, and she's like, I'm done.
Yeah. Quiet Listener has a lot of Native American flute music on there that's very relaxing.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. Yep.
I'm going to tell him, Jan.
We're telling Jan.
Kind of, sort of, in a way. I kind of feel that way about mine too, Jan.
Yeah. Yeah. Alfonso, you spoke of that last week, and we're not going there today, okay? So we are talking about things that are fun in fall. So here's my last one. Yeah. Here's the very last long list. You know what is so great about fall? Is there so many festivities to do, right? And so many activities to do. So when you think of fall, what do you think of fall festivities? What do you think about doing um, during fall time? Do you have plans to go do any fall festivities? Let's start there.
I would love to go through a corn maze. I've never been through one.
That is on my list. I have never been through one either.
We need to go together.
I know. How far away are we from each other? Are you close to Kentucky?
I am. Well, Kentucky's about maybe 40 miles from me north.
Because I'm not that far where I'm at. Well, I'm not in southern.
Hey, Nora.
But
Nora's in the house.
Hey, the stock exchanger. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. The stock market's been terrible, right? We've taken a hit.
Yeah. Hay rides would be another one. I love going on hay rides.
Hold on. Let me see if it's on my list so we don't repeat ourselves. It is. I know that it is. It's somewhere on here. Yep. Hay rides is right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
tailgate parties would be another one.
So I don't have tailgate down, but I did have football because football season is big during this time of the year. Although we don't watch professional football. My husband's more into college football than anything. Yeah, Jamie, that's on the list. And actually, when my friends get here, we're actually going to go take them and we're going to go hike in this area. And it's huge waterfalls and it's trails and it's the Potomac. The waterfalls are going into the Potomac. So it's pretty cool.
Walking through the leaves and crunching them. That's what Nancy said. Yes,
Nancy. And the other thing they said is doing that whole jumping in the pile of leaves, right? If you have brown babies, and dogs love going into the pile of leaves. But rake those leaves into your composting pile. Don't throw them away. Just 1 second. I got a cough.
That's okay. I've never gone to a tailgate party, but I love going to bonfires.
Yes. So Gail hasn't gone through a corn maze. Maybe we can meet somewhere in the middle. I'm about 14 hours from Gail. That I know because she lives in Texas.
Well, I'm in Tennessee, so I'm halfway there.
Yeah. Apple picking. Did anybody say apple picking out there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. How about pumpkin carving? It's another fall festivity to do, right?
Yeah, one of our friends, we went by their house to pick up something, and they had carved pretty cool pumpkins on their front porch. I was thinking it's a little early yet, but they were really cool looking. And I was like, I haven't carved a pumpkin in years. But these weren't the ordinary, jack-o'-lantern faces. These were actually works of art that he carved.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jamie, do you think of Children of the Corn by chance? Is that why you're really afraid? Because Malachi might be there?
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah, hay rides. Hey, Almost Green Acre. I sent you an email. Just want to let you know I did reply to you. What I wanted to say is that's Kristen at Almost Green Acre. In Pennsylvania, there's the Strasbourg Railroad, right? It's historical area you can go to, but you can take a train ride for a fee, of course, and it just beautiful countryside. It's like a 45-minute train ride. You can do dinner on there if you want, but that's a whole separate thing. And you can get dropped off at a particular farm where they actually have a corn maze where you can go through the corn maze, and there's like a park there, and there's animals, so you can pack up the family if you wanted to and like go picnic there and that. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
We don't have any. We had a railroad museum here, but they closed it down and they put some little small businesses in the building. I was so upset because it was the only free activity we have in Jackson, which is the next town over. I was like, y'all closed it down. Are you stupid?
Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Fall festivals. We just had our Archeo Fest last weekend at the local state park, and it's always a blast to go to. You get to see a lot of vendors out there, the Native American dancers, and see what all the archaeology is in our area. And I think it's really neat. And it's a free museum. That's the only other free thing we have here. They haven't made it pay yet.
There's that's the one thing about living where I do live in Virginia. I'm so close to Maryland and Pennsylvania, and that if you like to go and explore the walking trails, there's a lot of those. But if you like any type of history, we're surrounded by so much history, free battlefields out here to go to and just go and explore. And as I've said, my actual favorite battlefield is the Antietam battlefield, and I don't live far from Antietam at all. They just celebrated their I think it's 160th or something anniversary of the battle. But there is the Dunker Church that sits on the battle that was there in the middle of the Civil War when it broke out there. Thankfully, they brought it back, and it has some of the original pews in there, and it has some of the original brick and everything that they were able to save to rebuild this church.
Alfonso, that is a different museum. It's Casey Jones has been there for years and years. Kristen, my channel name is the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. Did I miss something?
Well, Alfonso was saying that they renamed it Casey Jones Museum, but no, this is a totally separate one that the city ran, and they closed it. It was the old train station.
Yes,
closed it.
Yeah, no, this is in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, bobbing for apples is on the list as well. And you know what's on the list? Building a scarecrow. Do you want to talk about building a scarecrow, Miss Susan?
I have an open collab. It's only got a few more days left, but you're welcome to get in on it.
I knew you were doing one, but what do you mean there's only a few days left?
It ends September the 30th. I'm doing a drawing on my live on October the 2nd. You have to be present to win.
I'm not going to be able to throw a scarecrow up.
Sure you can. You can draw a scarecrow. You can be a scarecrow. You can paint a scarecrow. You can do a tablescape like I have here. You can go out in your garden, or you can go down your road and take pictures of scarecrows. Lots and lots of fun things.
Okay, I see.
And we're going to have a giveaway. So you want to be involved one way or the other, because I'm going to be giving away to the collaborators, to the commenters, and maybe a few people that join the chat that day. So it'll be fun. Not big prizes, but a lot of fun. It's all going to be prizes around gardening and kitchen.
That's okay, Gail. I mean, if you can remember ones, I actually blocked somebody by accident on the chat.
Yeah.
Susan, and do they tag the Hillbilly Chicken?
Yeah, you tag me and you put your playlist in. You need to tag 5 other channels, but towards the end, I don't care if you tag or not.
Okay.
Because we're going to be ending it. But
I gotcha.
Yeah. But it's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of great videos on the playlist. You can go to my channel and find the playlist. A lot of great channels out there that have participated, and it has been a hoot watching some of them. It really has. Ariel's was so funny. Ariel Viking Venturer. She
Oh,
did.
see?
She dressed up as a scarecrow and went into her town through their market and walked and was doing her live. It
Oh
was cute
my
as it could
goodness.
be.
Really?
Yes, very,
That's
very
funny.
cute. So she really got into character over it.
Yeah.
And it kind of goes in hand with Fall Fest 24 giveaway hosted by Gail Southern Living and Broken Hearts Ministry. We've got to plug them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
also ends September the 30th.
Yep.
No, it doesn't end, but October the 2nd through the 8th, we'll be drawing our semifinalists.
Mm-hmm.
And then October the 22nd, Gail will be drawing a grand prize winner. And y'all, you want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
Because the first year, it was Teresa at Old Ways Gardening and Prepping, and I forget how many gifts she got. She's actually got a playlist on her page. The second year, it was Kathleen at My Alabama Life. She won bukus of prizes and just really nice ones. This year, someone's giving $100 gift card.
Seriously?
Seriously. So you want to be going through that playlist and
go watch them.
The secret words on every one of them. They're different. So you want to do that.
The playlist, well, we all like I made a video for it. Susan made a video, but the full playlist is on Gail's channel at Gail Southern Living, and I believe at Broken Heart Ministry. So go and watch the videos, leave a comment, listen for the secret word. You guys, and I'm going to say this, and it's just coming from the heart. The videos are anywhere between 3 and 4 minutes. Watch the whole thing. Like, don't click out at a minute or two. It doesn't really help our channel in that sense, but watch the whole video. It doesn't really take that long to watch. So
you could be in the kitchen doing something else just as long as you catch.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch the word. Now, on my video, you better be watching because I don't say the word. Just saying.
Yep. And I don't say mine until I think the end of the video. So you can't leave unless you get it. But yeah, and then you leave a comment. So it's just really helpful for us.
Yeah, Nancy
watch the whole thing. I mean,
Nancy and Anastasia did a scarecrow video, and Anastasia actually drew a scarecrow, so that was pretty neat. So anything that y'all want to do to get that, it's a wonderful thing. There'll be 38 prizes for the grand prize. And Gail's also got a video out for Canada. So if you're in Canada, you need to go to that video and watch it.
And also I'm plugging mine. We, what's today? If you have an Instapot and you want to join a collaboration, I am doing one. It's only running for like 2 weeks. I think I could take on 2 more channels if you are interested in that. And also, I have to make a video for this. I am going to be doing a collaboration, and it's going to be called Gifts from the Home, and we're going to start it in November, right around or just right after Thanksgiving. And it's basically going to be, what homemade gift do you make and give as gifts during the holiday seasons? And
all I got to do is go to the canning room.
Well, true. But a lot of people that don't can, maybe they craft, maybe they make candles or they sew something, and you give as gifts. So if you're interested, let me pull the banner up because that's my email. There's my email is going to fly across there. So please make sure you email me if you want to be a part, and I will put you on the list.
Tina at lifeinthepiedmont.com.
Yes. My husband's building me a website.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. He's very good at that.
Yeah, I am a very busy person. Let me tell you, retirement doesn't mean you get to retire. It just means you're busier.
So here's the thing. And this is what's really funny. Excuse me. I just read in the scripture, God does not talk about retiring. There's no word of retirement in the Bible. However, you are always supposed to be doing something for the glory of the kingdom.
Exactly.
And so you're always working towards that. I mean, works doesn't get you into heaven, but just because you retire from a job, you need to be doing God's work in hold on. My men walked outside and locked themselves out. So excuse me while I go open the front door for them.
Okay, I'm going to plug 1896 Fanny Farmer Recipes. That's being hosted by me and Lou Ann's Kitchen. It's also an open collaboration. We're going to have a giveaway in January of 2025, and it will be vintage cookbooks. Anybody that is interested in joining this and you don't have the Fanny Farmer cookbook, you can go to the Internet Archives and find the original Boston Cooking School cookbook that was written in 1896, or you can go to Pinterest and find some of those recipes, or you can use a family favorite scratch recipe. Just put the recipe in the description box of your video along with the playlist. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of interesting videos in that playlist already. Love to have you join in. And if you comment on those videos, you have a chance to win, and so do the collaborators. It will be USA only. As a matter of fact, the Scarecrow 24 is also lower 48 USA only. Both of them are. Although the Fall Fest has one for Canada, and it's USA only. So either way it goes. A lot of fun, and I want y'all to get involved with all of these wonderful collaborations that are going on. Here comes Tina.
I took myself off the stage thinking I was doing, never mind. It's been one of those days, you know?
I know.
Hey, Robin, welcome in.
Hey, Robin.
Thanks for reminding me about the Fanny Farmer thing. I mean, I went out and bought those cookbooks and I was like, yes, and then haven't done a video yet. So when does it end again?
December the 30th.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
I definitely want to get that done. Hey, maybe I can do that in the Instapot video all in one.
You can. Why not?
Old school recipe made in modern technology.
Yep. I got a wonderful one. It's biscuits and chocolate gravy.
Ooh.
And that I did. Homemade biscuits and chocolate gravy. And so I've had a few friends email me and said that they really liked that recipe. So I was glad to do that. And it came off of Whippoorwill Holler out of her cookbook, the gravy did.
Oh, do you watch that channel, Whippoorwill Holler?
Yeah. I have a hard time saying it, but yes, I do.
Yeah.
And I think it's great that we support bigger channels along with our little channels.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. I think it's important for its community. That's what it's about. It's the community, right?
Right.
And we all need the community.
Yeah. Yum chocolate. I'm a chocolate connoisseur. Let me tell you, I love my chocolate. Yeah, you can win $100 by commenting on any of the videos, not just that one Fall Fest 24 giveaway.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, we got a lot of open collabs going on, and a lot of upcoming collabs going on from here till December. Y'all, we're gonna be busy.
It's getting to be that time. Hey, Prairie Living Twins, how are you? Welcome in. I didn't see you come in, so I do apologize. It's getting to be that time, right? It gets busy, but then there are the slower months too, right? I think after the harvest and canning is done, it kind of slows down until the holidays get here.
Unless you're me and you got 3 freezers full of food that you got to do something with.
I do too. So I put things in a grocery bag, like a reusable grocery bag. And I said, this is the stuff I need to process. So each freezer has something in it that I need to process.
Right. And I just need to go through mine. I've got chicken in there that I need to pull out because I'm going to be doing the Souptober. I think that I got 2 videos coming out for that.
Is that the Cozy Fall Soup? What?
whatever it's called. It's the one I'm going to be doing. It may be the Cozy Fall soup. I thought it was, they were saying Souptober or something like that at one time.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, I'm going to be doing 2 soup recipes for that one. Your Instapot, and then I got another one that I'm going to be doing, and I don't even remember the title of it.
Yep. So I just put out my second video for the 30 days of preparedness. And you know what? I'm really bummed that my brain was not thinking this, but I was, aside from dehydrating and putting in Mylar bags with the oxygen absorber, you can put them in mason jars. And if you have one of those gadgets that takes the air out, you can store them that way as well.
Right.
And it dawned on me because I couldn't find my Mylar bags to do my potatoes I dehydrated. I'm like, oh, let me just put them in here and pull the air out of it, and it's going to store just as well. So,
Yep.
but I am going to use those potatoes. I have more to dehydrate. I might throw some in with those vegetables. I like that idea.
Yeah. You can throw tomato powder in there, everything that you would make a soup with.
Yep.
Or your bouillon.
Yep.
And have an instant soup.
Right. I like that idea. I really, truly do.
Yep.
Did I finish my list? I don't know. Everything fell on the floor.
You're having a day like me.
At least I haven't fallen yet. I was taking my canning stuff down the stairs, and I was so paranoid that the bag was going to break because of the weight of the jars. And just one step at a time, I was going down. Okay, 1, don't fall. 2, hold the bag so nothing breaks,
Yeah, I like those shopping bags because you can throw it over your shoulder and kind of carry it in there.
Yes, and that's what I did with my Aldi reusable bag, but I'm like, did I put too much in here? So Gail says she's doing a $25 gift card for the grand prize. Just purchased it. Awesome.
Christy says she's ready for the snakes to go to bed for the winter. Me too. We have a lot of snakes in Tennessee because snakes are protected here. I don't know who was the idiot that came up with that.
Hey, isn't that strange how, I understand to a point, like certain animals are protected, but if it's me or the snake's getting killed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm sorry.
When my grandson lived with me, he was dropped off at our driveway, and he got off the bus one day and he started yelling, "Nanny, snake!" Came out there was a snake out there. So I told him, I said, "Don't move, just stay still." The snake slithered off, and I called the park ranger over, and he tried to get the snake. It was in our culvert, couldn't get it out. And he says, "I've done everything I can do. I can't get it out." And I said, "Well, as soon as you leave," I said, "we're going to have a bonfire."
Oh my!
I didn't hear that because they're protected in Tennessee.
Unbelievable. I don't understand. Just like here is that groundhogs. You're not allowed to harm groundhog.
Oh my gosh! And they tear up your yard.
I had, between, not kidding you, we had a groundhog family here. I actually posted one day on Facebook. I'm like, look, twins are here. And there were 2 baby groundhogs, and they'd sit up on my step of my deck. Like, okay, when's breakfast being served? That's what it reminded you of. Yep. But they had dug a hole in the back of our property. We have 3 trees. They had dug their tunnel from there all the way down under my shed, and it came around underneath my deck. And my neighbor, it started going down the road. My neighbor had it, and the one next to them had it. So we paid. We couldn't do anything, so we had to pay for somebody to come out and trap them so they could relocate them.
Right. That's what my neighbor did the same thing. We had some groundhogs over at his house, and he did the same thing. He trapped them and took them off. But I was like, these things are like rodents. You can't. They're prolific, and they just keep having babies.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you don't know who Rob's Allotment Gardening is, he's over in the UK. You should go check out his harvest of carrots and peppers and that. I watched his video last night. It was amazing. So amazing. I loved your garden. So welcome in. It's good to see you here. I appreciate you.
Welcome in, Rob.
So
I'll have to go check out his channel too. Let me
yeah.
catch the link on here before we close out.
Yeah. If somebody could go grab his link really quick to his channel and post it in the chat, that would be great.
Got a video on the watch later list and one going on to the new list. I got to get caught up on my list. I got too many of them going.
I know. I agree with you, quiet listener, but I will have to say this. I think, Tell Us Treasures, I love looking at a spider web. They are the
workmanship is beautiful.
Are the craftsman workmanship of what this spider does to collect its food, right? Is amazing. And it's just so fine. And I'm always blown away by nature.
Yeah. And we emulate that with crochet. Did you know that?
Yeah. And not just with crochet, but we also do it in cake decorating.
Yeah.
So it's really amazing. Oh, you're very welcome, Rob. Hey, Dee's Garden Adventure.
Hey, Deanna.
I never can remember the name. Deanna. Sorry, I'm very bad with names.
It took me a while, but I finally figured it out. And P&J is Paula and Jason.
I know Paula and Jason now. Yeah. We email regularly, her and I do.
I'm learning names, but it takes me a while to get them into my mind.
Right.
You know, old minds don't operate like young minds.
Yeah. Well, so Christy, I'm the same way. They are beautiful, but if you run into them, you're like, get it off me, right?
Right.
Yeah. That's so funny.
It is.
Yeah. Sherry, I don't know. Tell us treasure, my sister. It's Sherry. There was a day, I kid you not, we were at Live Oak Park, and it was me, my sister, and my sister's friend. It was Kelly Fuller, Sherry, and all of us kids. And we were at the park where we used to go as kids, and I played Little League there and everything. And we were sitting underneath a tree, just minding our own business, when all of a sudden this, and I'm not kidding you, ginormous spider came down from the tree. And Kelly Fuller's like, oh, that's nothing. It's Charlotte's Web. I'm like, Charlotte's Web? No, this thing's getting killed right now. But I couldn't kill it because it was so big that I didn't want to squish it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that would have been really super gross. I can handle anything. but like the crunch if you step on a bug or something like that, I just don't like that.
Hey, Little House. Where did it go? Little House at the Farm.
Who's that?
They're new.
Hey, Little House at the Farm.
Awesome.
Little House at the Farm. I got your name. Yeah.
They don't have any of their videos on here, but they just got a new friend.
Little House on the Farm. I'm going to go find you too.
I'll do you a favor and I'll save the link and send it to you.
Okay.
So.
Yep.
I'm getting very technical these days.
Good. There's been a really great collaboration that I've been honored to be a part of this year, and that is from the Mennonite Farmhouse, Leanne, and it's been Souptember.
Yeah.
And there have been so many great channels and recipes that have come off of this. If
hey, Janice,
if anybody thinks, Susan, go look at the playlist for that. There's going to be some really great prizes given away.
Yeah, I participated in the last 2 years, but I didn't see anything about it this year. So I missed out. The one I'm thinking of is Croctober.
Yeah, that's Proctober. I have 2 videos coming up in that. I'm on there twice.
So I'm doing Croctober. I was thinking it was Souptober. I don't know. Brain damage.
That's okay. It's just a day.
Too many of them at once. But I've
Yeah.
got 3 that week, the first week of October. So
I
I'm
know.
busy.
I know. But go check out well, I did my recipe, but go check it out. Go check out the playlist.
They always have great recipes.
September. Leave a heartfelt comment. And just remember in the collaborations, like don't repeat yourself because YouTube can pick that up as spam and your comment won't be, it will be deleted, to be honest, and then you won't be able to even be in a chance to win anything.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, different styles. I'm so sad to hear that. He said his dad's dying from cancer.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
We'll be praying for your dad.
Yeah, really sorry to hear that. Thank you, Rudy. 239.
Hey, Rudy. Rudy's a great guy, y'all. He is a great supporter. Rudy Araheta.
So, Dee's Garden Adventure. If you're really, really sleepy, no, it's not weird. There's a lying condition, probably. I'm not going to scare you, but there could be an underlying condition, thyroid issue, low on iron, low on vitamin D, Lyme disease. So I would
diabetes.
Yeah, go. So, and I only say that from my own personal experience with the thyroid and Lyme disease. Oh, you could have mono too. I remember that back in high school.
Yeah.
Mono made you really sleepy too.
We'll be praying. Yeah. We'll be definitely praying though.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That is hard. It's very difficult. There were times I even sit back, Susan, and think, I don't even know how I used to function and get up every morning and go to work because I taught special education, right? And deal with the students that I had to deal with. Like, I don't know how I did that. When I reflect back, I'm like, it was God's grace and strength that got me through each day.
I think God started preparing me early on because our neighbor that lived across the street from me, she was a few years older than me, but she was in a wheelchair and she had a hard time talking. You couldn't understand her. Well, I started working with her and she got up out of her wheelchair and walked. And then she started talking. So, I mean, God, the body is amazing, but God is even more amazing because that girl was wheelchair bound and was going to be in that wheelchair all her life. And she chose to get up.
Yeah.
She wouldn't walk straight. She walked bent over, but she was up walking.
Right.
And her family could not believe that she got up out of that wheelchair.
Yeah. You know what, Christy, I'll be honest with you. I think it's been probably, I started feeling better when I left the schools. And I'll tell you why, because I do believe the circulation in the school was so bad, it was causing me chronic sinus infections, and not just me, but other people too. And I started feeling better. And then I started my own business, and that put a lot of stress on me. My eating habits became very poor. And I had, like you, no energy at all, none whatsoever.
Carpeting.
Gained a ton of weight. Like, I've gained a ton of weight. I'm losing it now, but I'm so thankful. But then I closed my business down, and I am so thankful now because of changing my eating habits. I'm not 100%, but I am 90% of what I do is so much better now. I'm so thankful that I have the energy that I do have now. So I encourage you, just, you know what? I'll probably never have the energy I had when I was 20 years old, but I can still go, go, go. Like, my husband's like, I don't know where you find your energy at. And I think that's just bred in me. My mom, my grandmother, I mean, it just go, go, go,
Well,
but I listen to my body when it tells me to stop and rest too.
Yeah. When we got rid of carpeting in our house, I felt better. Their chemicals in the carpet was really messing with me.
Yes.
So, every house we've had since then is hardwood floors or some kind of hardwood laminates.
Yes, I don't understand, Rudy. Rudy, what Piedmont got a $45 bill? I don't understand that.
He's wanting you to say 45. That's all that is.
Yeah, yeah, that doesn't work. You sent me one before over $300, and nah, sorry, no can do. I need a new chicken coop.
Yeah, I do too. Well, actually, I don't need a new chicken coop. I need a new floor in my double wide.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We all need to lose weight, right?
Yeah, every one of us. I don't think any of us are really skinny, skinny.
No, but I'm thankful I am where I am today and not where I was back then. Do you know what I mean? I'm so much better.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was brought on from Lyme disease, guys. I was very sick and it caused a lot of health issues in me. My sister was here. She finally comes out to visit me, and I didn't get to spend time with my sister because I was so sick from Lyme disease. I missed out on everything. I had one night I got to spend with her, and then I was just sick the whole entire rest of the
Excuse me, y'all.
Well, you're okay. Are
Yeah.
you okay?
Coughing fits come and go.
Yeah. But there's so many things that can make our home, our environment. I can no longer have candles in my house. I use all clean like dish soap now, shampoo, and no perfume, laundry detergent. All that is all plant based now. I just switched over.
Yeah.
I have to because it
Well,
causes
there's so many chemicals and everything.
yeah, and that causes chronic inflammation, and chronic inflammation is not good in the body.
No,
Yeah. So
not.
and I still suffer from it. Like I still suffer, and it's like, what and how do I get rid of this, right?
Yeah. Start drinking those anti-inflammatory teas.
I do need to, and I need to take more natural like turmeric and those anti-inflammatory stuff.
Yeah. The turmeric is great, but not everybody can take it. Some people
No.
have reactions to it.
I know.
My
Well,
daughter,
but I have the essential oils that I could be putting on the bottom of my feet, to be honest with you.
yeah.
So
Anything
anyhow,
that you can put through your soak through your skin is good.
yeah,
Put it with a carrier oil and slather it on.
yeah. You want to try and hang on about roughly maybe another 10 minutes and we'll get an hour and a half in?
Sure.
What do you want to talk about? Anybody want to talk about anything out there?
Oh, we can talk about anything. The weather. We've already talked about the weather. I've got, like I said, there is all types of open collaborations out there.
Yes.
And Gail is really good about putting those out on her channel, so you can go watch her video. I try to include them in my lives. I've got Nightbot dropping all the time. I'm not seeing it on the screen, but I think it's dropping on my side where you can see the Nightbot. I didn't notice it on your page, so I don't know if it's dropping there or not. But if you want to, you can drop the word hillbilly on, and it should pull up your link on my page. I don't know if it'll do it on your side. Or you can drop the word weather and your zip code on my side, and it'll pull up your zip code. Just something fun.
So I've never set up Nightbot.
Yeah, it's not showing up on yours.
No. So
and it used to show up if you went on somebody else's live, it would show up the Nightbot.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it just depends on whose live you're on.
Right. So we have a couple of questions here. Little House at the Farm says, what are your go-to drinks for fall?
Any kind of hot tea or hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'm with the hot tea. I love Earl Grey tea. It's one of my favorite teas to drink.
Apple cider, hot apple cider, mulled cider. My favorite go-to tea is Red Zinger. I love Red Zinger.
You do?
It's got all kinds of good benefits to it. I didn't even know this, and I've been drinking it for years. And I was like, and I can add it with other tea bags. It just adds
Mhm.
more flavor.
Right.
So it's really, yeah, it's not showing. Oh, it's not showing on mine either. That's weird. I think they're having problems with the Nightbot, maybe. Who knows?
I like the chai tea too. That's another one of my favorites, the chai tea.
Yeah. Matcha. Yeah, I got a tea that's got matcha and it's very health, got a lot of health benefits to that.
Yeah. There's some
Ginger and lemon tea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be honest, the pumpkin spice creamer this year. So I've made mine myself, but it's been bought for me. It didn't sit well with me this year. Um, I'm not sure if they changed something. Hey, thanks for being in here.
Hey, Tuck
Uh,
Bobby.
yep, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you. Um, yeah, so I'm just can't. So,
Misty, you have to type the word weather with that for it to pop up. But if Nightbot's not working, it's not going to show up.
um, So the next question comes from Karen. Says, "What is your favorite fall meal to make?"
Chicken and dressing. To
Really?
me, that's fall. Any kind of soup or chili,
Yeah, I'm
anything
that
like
way.
that.
Any type of soup. I
Yeah.
think soups are so easy to make. It's like one pot and it's done. Or it's me opening up my jars that I canned and dump it in a pot.
Now here's my thing. If I do a homemade soup, we do it with cornbread, with
Yes.
sliced cheese and pickles on the side.
Okay. That's new, but I can see the cornbread. If I
Yeah.
do soup, it's usually either crackers or dinner rolls.
Yeah. Or it's got to be a crusty bread. I like crusty
Yeah,
breads with soup too. I love split
absolutely.
pea soup and onion soup. I
Okay.
love both of those.
So split pea soup, my mom used to make it and force us to eat it. We had to sit up, back in the day where you were forced as a child to eat the food because that's all you got was what was on that dinner table because you would not eat again until the next morning. That's, you know what I mean? That was just the
Yeah.
way things were done. So just, yeah. Um,
My go-to snack as a child is because of my grandmother. When I was at her house, I asked her, I said, "What do you got to snack on?" And she brings me out a plate of crackers and or a sleeve of crackers and butter that had been sitting out on the table.
yes.
And that's the best snack, and I still go to that snack.
That's really interesting. So there was a time I stayed the night at one of my Amish friends' homes, and the next morning they made breakfast, and I'm like, you don't need to go and making a big breakfast just because I'm here. Like I'm fine. But one of their traditions, if you did not know this, is they take crackers and then they pour warm milk over the crackers and they eat that too. I've
Yeah.
never so that was interesting. I did not have any though, but yeah. Butter on bread. Yeah, but I love, especially if it's a good butter, right?
Yeah. Homemade bread in the wintertime. That was the thing when I was growing up. We had Hart's Bakery, which was just down the road from us. And my dad would take me down there, and I think we were paying 50 cents a loaf or something like that. It was really cheap. And we would bring home two loaves, one for me to eat and one for the rest of the family with
Yeah,
butter. And it
yeah.
was really good.
One of my favorite snacks, and I already shared this with Susan. And I use these guys just like as my lunch too, because it's fully loaded with protein. And I'll usually eat two of these with some cheese and like apples or grapes. Is these Archer mini beef sticks? No
Yeah.
sugar, 4 grams of protein. And I also like the other ones that I used to get too. My husband doesn't like the other ones as much, but yeah, I
Pickle.
love I love cornbread. I dearly love cornbread, but the stuff that I use to make cornbread, wasn't a fan of it. So I need to go find a different cornmeal or something to use or a
Yeah.
different recipe than
I
what
have a lower carb. I came up with a lower carb cornbread that I use a lot.
nice.
Yeah. I have to find the recipe. I've got it written down somewhere. Interesting about pickles being the new cornbread. Uh, Pickles is new with cornbread. Yeah. The cornbread is for the soup, but the pickles and cheese is a side.
I've
That's a
never
southern
heard of
thing.
that. Salt on apples. Grandma used to put salt on watermelon,
Or cantaloupe.
on cantaloupe. Yeah, that was grandma. See,
Yeah.
but grandma's from West Virginia. That's where the family roots of mine come from, is out that in West Virginia.
Yeah. Mine are either Tennessee or Mississippi.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of that southern stuff going on.
I get it because you have sweet and salty when you put the salt on cantaloupe or watermelon. Like I get it.
It actually makes it sweeter.
Yeah.
That's what I've been told. It makes
Yep.
it sweeter.
I don't know. I wonder what it would taste like now if like because I don't I mean I do okay, Dee's Garden, you're my new best friend. Black pepper on cottage cheese is the absolute best.
Yeah, I love cottage cheese with anything.
Yeah. And I'm not just talking a little bit of because I'm a pepper person, so the more the better for me.
Yeah.
So yeah. You too, Jan?
Yeah, cottage cheese is just good anyway.
Yeah. But see, I can't really eat it like I used to. It bothers me anymore. And that's all because of Lyme disease as well.
Yeah. I like mixing the cottage cheese, the orange gelatin, and the pineapples and the mandarin oranges, and making a salad. And I could eat on that all week long. And it's always good, no matter how long I eat on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's Jan? Jan's right here. Is Jan the one that puts salt on her watermelon in that? I will tell you this, and I don't know what it is. You know, they always say that your taste buds change as you get older. I can barely eat cherry tomatoes anymore, even the ones that I've grown here. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know why.
Welcome,
Cherry
welcome back,
tomato.
Robin.
Glad you're back. So
Yeah, cherry tomatoes kind of.
I don't like fruit with my cottage cheese. I think that bothers me. I think it's a texture thing.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
I do like peaches or some kind of fruit with my cottage cheese, but you know what I really like cottage cheese with? A hamburger patty as a
Interesting.
side.
Have you ever made that jello with the cottage cheese and the package of jello? It's like salad.
Yeah, I just said that. It's
Oh, see,
it's
I didn't even hear you.
cottage cottage cheese, orange gelatin,
Yes.
pineapple, and mandarin oranges.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, and it's the preacher's wife salad is what it's called.
Do you put Cool Whip in it? Did you say that?
No.
You can put Cool Whip in there too. I watched my friend eat it or make it, and I'm like, that just doesn't even look right. And it actually tastes pretty good if I don't remember
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they used to have a Watergate
Yes,
salad.
I have that recipe.
Yeah,
It's in my grandma's stuff I got.
we need to go back and do some of those old gelatin recipes again. Luann has that gelatin recipe thing going on too.
See, I'm so glad I wasn't the only one.
I know I talk and nobody listens.
That's not true, but I really didn't hear you. I must have, I don't know what it was.
It's easy to zone out. I do it all the time, so don't feel
Yes,
embarrassed by it. Ambrosia,
ambrosia.
yes,
Yes. The
we love
fancy
ambrosia.
name for marshmallow salad, right?
Yeah,
That somebody always brought for like Christmas Eve or at Thanksgiving.
or Easter.
Maybe I should add that onto the table this year. Wouldn't that be a great little challenge to do? Bring back the old school stuff grandmas
Yeah,
used to make, right?
yeah. It was such an easy salad to put out, you know.
Well, don't forget marshmallows, Cool Whip, Jello, gelatin.
You can add some coconut to that and have it be tropical.
Look at Jan's making out her grocery list, and she keeps adding stuff to it. Yes, yes,
Jello molds. You remember those old Jello
I
molds?
do. I do. My mom used to have one, and
I got a recipe for congealed salad.
no, I've never made a strawberry pretzel salad.
That
Have
sounds good.
That sounds good. I think Little House on the Farm. Do you have a video on that by chance? And if so, and if not, maybe you should make one and we'll all go watch it.
What the? I like cottage. It's actually a low fat diet thing, and it's a hamburger patty with your favorite steak sauce or whatever,
You
and
said it.
cheese on the side.
Different style said it. I may have thought it, but you said it.
Yeah, remember Tang, the drink of astronauts.
Dang, that's right. Oh, that's so funny.
I think it's still on the shelf in the
It
stores.
is still on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know what shocks me that's still on the shelf to this day is Diet Right and Tab soda.
Yeah. Didn't like Tab or Diet Right. I like,
Oh, so that's all I used to drink back in high school was Tab
aspartame,
soda.
aspartame with fizz.
Tab was good. Yeah, everybody has their weird little quirks of food, right? I know we're all getting hungry. So, hey, that was a good way to end. So, here's how I always end my lives. What's for supper, everybody, tonight?
I have no clue. I'm still working on turnip greens.
Oh, I want to hear what everybody is.
Actually, I've got squash that needs to be cooked. I've got fresh tomatoes in there, and I'm just going to pull some pantry items and call it a meal.
There you go. Jan's going to have pizza. Teller's Treasure has no clue either, Susan.
Yeah. We call those meals let's see. Oh, what is it? Something in grin. We put our feet underneath the table, and it was and grinning, and that was what you're going to get. I can't remember how those things go. I used to tell them to my kids all the time. Fend for yourself meals. That's what we called them.
That's right. Fend for yourself. Well, we have church group tonight, so whatever it is, I planned on making pasta, but I don't want to do pasta tonight.
Yeah. Zucchini noodles.
Oh my gosh, my husband would have a fit over that. He will not eat that. Paula and Jason are having fish. Her husband caught a walleye.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Look at you just take from nature, right? The fish and then your veggies from the garden. That's awesome.
Free meal.
Yeah. Not costing you much of anything.
Well, God didn't intend for us to have grocery stores. I hate to say that.
Well, Rob, it has been a pleasure having you here. He's in the UK, guys, so it is getting late for him back there. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Red beans and not sure what else. Tortillas or corn cakes. Sounds good to me, Diana. So if I call you Diana, then I'll remember your name. Yep. Leftovers. Christy says leftovers. Now, I do have leftovers. I did chili one night, and there's still chili, and I made sausage rice casserole last night, and there is leftovers in there.
1 meal a week that's leftovers.
Yeah, my hubby's not a big fan of leftovers.
Well, you can turn some leftovers, you can turn into other things. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can, right? That's always easy to do, I think.
Yep. Squash can be turned into squash casserole.
Can somebody go get Rob's allotment gardening link again? Paula would like it. I know, right, Christy? It's true. Because guys, so usually tonight is like I do simple dinners, and honestly, guys, it may be a grilled cheese sandwich tonight for us and a soup, right?
Well, I did a low carb enchilada meal the other night.
Yeah.
I made 4 for my husband, 2 for me. I was full. He was back in the kitchen an hour later. I don't know why I'm hungry, because he didn't have no carbs.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, tell us, Treasures. Paula put up Rob's thing. Uh, Quiet listener says Mexican rice with
Hominy?
hominy and a chimichanga. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Rob says, and I like this, Rob. Rob says curry and chili is better after a couple of days.
absolutely. Anything with chili that is better after a couple of days. Even
Sure.
soup is good after a couple of days.
Now, have you ever put like a little bit of grape jelly into your chili?
No,
You should
never
try.
tried that. And
Try.
I've got jars and jars of that in my pantry, so maybe I need to do that.
Yep,
Maybe that'll be my chili recipe.
try that.
The secret ingredient is.
No, don't say ew. And coming from a sushi eater, tell us treasures. Try it. Right?
Yeah,
So don't you find that funny? Like I'm picking on my sister. Ew, because it's something that you would not think of, right?
right.
She says no. Ew, then go eat your raw fish. Ew.
Ooh.
Or wait, seaweed. Go eat your seaweed. You don't put a bunch in it. You put like a tablespoon or so in your chili.
Yeah.
See? Y'all, it's a culinary thing. And I only learned this from Karin. So go try it. I was like, ew too, until
You tasted it.
you tasted it, and it does give your chili a nice flavor. So I have tried seaweed, I have done the raw fish, I have done seafood, but I will not eat it anymore. It's
I
that.
like Worcestershire sauce. And it's a
So did
fish.
my grandma until she read the ingredients in it. And
Yeah,
she,
it's a fish
oh, I'll
sauce.
never have that again.
That's what I put on my hamburger when I have my cottage cheese.
Okay. Yeah. How are you not a jelly eater? Who are you? Are you even related to me now, Sherry? I
Oh
just
my
don't
goodness.
know.
I love, you know what I really like? I like
I'm just teasing you.
pumpkin bread with cream cheese on it.
Yes. So actually, I have a recipe. I'm going to be doing it. And it's going to be my pumpkin muffins with cream cheese in it.
Oh, yum.
So, yeah. I know. Go and make chili. Make it easy. I'm with you, Nancy. Yuck, fish.
I don't I don't eat the swimmy fish, y'all.
Well, I used to eat seafood. So I used to eat shrimp. I did lobster. I did crab. Um, I did all of that. I used to do oysters. I used to do all that stuff. And then I met my husband who doesn't do seafood. And when you get away from it, you just don't eat it. And now, quite honestly, because I have so many food sensitivities and I can be allergic to things, I just really prefer to stay away from it
Right.
because you just don't know, right?
Yeah.
I'm allergic to certain seasonings my son brings home because of an ingredient in there. So, yep.
I can't do
I
anything
love
with them.
seafood too. I love to see it swim in the ocean.
I can't do anything with MSG in it, so
Right. Exactly. But yeah, anyhow. Hey, this was fun the last few minutes. And just so you know, Sissy, I love you and I just wanted to pick on you today because I don't get to pick on you that often.
well, thank you so much, Tina, for having me on. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome, Susan. I hope you had fun. I had fun with you up here.
It gave me a little break from my canning. I'm going to get back to it here in a little bit.
Yeah, it's already after 4 here and I need to go get ready. See, Sissy loves me too.
Yeah.
Um, I have to go get ready for church group and figure out our supper tonight. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had fun. Um, as a reminder, friends, Mountain Grandma's birthday is Saturday, and we are throwing a birthday bash on Friday night for her at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 p.m. Are you Central, Susan?
Central, yeah.
Central time. And we're going to have giveaways and we're going to have a lot of fun. So if you're around on Friday evening with nothing to do, make sure you come on over to my channel. I'll be hosting her birthday bash, and we're gonna just have a lot of fun.
Hey,
So,
Jamie, can you drop that live stream for Finn? And then anybody that wants to go over there can jump on over.
look at Jennifer. She doesn't want any food now. Well, Jennifer, I'm sorry.
Hey, when you come to the South, you don't ask what's for supper because you never know, and it's always going to say fried chicken.
Fried chicken. I
Fried
haven't had fried chickens in years, like probably since I was a child. My mom used to make really good fried chicken.
Yeah,
But here's the problem. We don't eat dark meat in our house. We only eat white meat.
kind of makes it hard, don't it?
So it's boneless, skinless chicken breast. That's all I cook.
Right. I don't eat any meat that doesn't have bone in it anymore, except for hamburger meat, and I'm getting it from an organic butcher, so I know
Right.
what I'm getting.
Right.
But
I
if I
get
go
it
to the
from our
store and
farmers
buy it,
too.
I'm not buying it in the store.
That's why she's staying north. Jennifer, you're so funny. Hey, Jaden.
Hey,
Jaden,
I
I
like some
emailed
northern
you.
dishes. I like some of the northern dishes that they cook up there. I really do.
So I don't have alligators where I live. That I will tell you that.
We're actually getting them in West Tennessee, believe it or not.
I do believe it.
They're
I
coming up the
know.
Mississippi River.
Yeah, I bet they're probably nesting there. Got to be careful.
Yep. They're
And
coming up. Yeah, they're coming up the river, and they're coming up into some of the subsidiary river, offshoots, little streams. So
well, I don't do possum or coon either. Although
I've had coon before, but I didn't like it, and I
I
actually
hear it
picked
tastes like chicken.
I picked it. It was greasy. It was in a stew. I actually watched them shoot this thing. They thought it was a bobcat. They shot it, they skinned it, they took it into their grandmother. She cooked up a big pot of stew with it. And so I'm picking the vegetables out and making sure there's none of that meat on there. And it was so greasy. I was like, no, never again.
Yeah. Hey, Big Valley Living. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome in.
It's good to see you,
We
Michelle.
maybe need to hang out for a few more minutes. We're almost there at 2 hours.
20 more minutes until we get 2 hours in. Hey, if you guys want to. Well, Smoky Mountain Blast. I don't like Florida at all, including their sports teams. I've never been to Florida, but I don't like their sports team. I'm an Alabama sports person, so roll Tide roll. Yep.
I
And
like I
huh?
like I like crawdads, but if they're not washed before they're cooked, I won't eat them. Because who
Yeah.
wants to eat mud? They're also called mud puppies. They're like little miniature lobsters.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I won't eat those unless they're cooked right.
There's back in the day when I used to watch a lot of TV, one of my favorite shows was Beverly Hills 90210. And as we're talking about this, it reminds me of an episode where Donna and Brenda, played by the late Shannon Doherty and and then there was Tori Spellman who played Donna, and they went to Paris. They went to Paris for the summer or something. They got sent over there, and it was their first night in Paris, and they sat down to eat, and they were learning how to speak French, right? So they go into the restaurant to sit down, and they order, and they're using their little thing, the translator. So they thought they were having veal, right? And Donna's like chewing, and she's like, "This is kind of squishy." And so Brenda goes and looks up what it was that they ordered, and she spit it out. She goes, "It's brains."
Oh no.
Okay, you have to watch the episode. It was really funny.
Yeah, my mother used to serve brains and eggs until I was able to read the label on the can.
Beans?
Brains and eggs. Pork brains and eggs.
Oh no, she did not. Why are we talking about such disgusting stuff right now?
Thank God I learned how to read early.
Right? What's mountain chicken? Oh, it's frog legs. Hey, Templin Acres, welcome in. You're new.
Hey, Templin Acres.
Do you know who they are?
Yep.
Okay. So, needless to say, the one time that I did go to a French restaurant, I did one time only and never eaten it again. Snails.
Yuck. That's cargo.
They were a little rubbery. Remember Julia Roberts? Slippery little suckers.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a true thing. Never would eat them again. But I tried it, and I used to be more like, my palate used to expand a lot more than it used to now. And I think because my husband truly is a meat and potato man. Like, he likes the meat, he likes the pasta. So, garlic and butter and a little bit of who said garlic and butter? Michelle did.
I like fried clams too.
I keep missing her comment. Garlic and butter, yes. Put a little bit of red pepper flakes in there. Oh, so good. Fried octopus.
Nope, nope, and nope. Hey, Helena, welcome in.
Hey, Helena, how are you?
She's overseas somewhere. I can't remember where.
Okay. Jan loves most seafood. My sister eats a lot of seafood too. She likes it. My whole family likes it, but me, to be honest with you.
Well, I like catfish the way my mother cooked it, but I will not eat catfish out.
Yeah, just anymore it's a let's face it, guys. It's just one, it's healthier to eat at home, right?
Yep.
Because at least you know what you're eating. And two, when you go out to eat, as nice as it is to have people serve you and clean up, the food isn't always the best, and it's so expensive nowadays to go eat out, right?
You're not kidding.
So, yeah, like, I get it. I get it. You're safer to eat at home than you are to eat out. Did you guys know, and maybe not, if you buy lunch meat, like deli lunch meat, you heard about that big recall, right?
Yeah.
And it was boar's heads. Did you know it was boar's heads? It
Yeah.
was, my husband was sharing with me the article, and I couldn't get over what was found in their facility. I was appalled by it, like, so appalled by it.
Yeah.
My sister will attest to this. Our grandmother, she never went out to eat. She because she was a cook for the school, she understood a lot about what was going on. Now, she did later in life, as she got much older, she liked going to Mimi's Cafe, if you ever had a Mimi's around you. And for some reason, grandma loved the McRib sandwiches. And when the McRib sandwiches came out, mind you, this was many years ago, she would go there.
Yeah.
So
I liked the McRibs, but I don't even eat at McDonald's anymore.
I'm not going to lie, I do. I love their Diet Coke and their French fries. And there was just something floating around IG about the ingredients in McDonald's compared to many years ago. And I just don't like, and a lot of for some reason, a lot of the food stuff has been popping up in my IG. Maybe it's because, one, the people I follow, two, my post, but I'm really bothered with the amount of junk that they put in our food nowadays. It's really bad. So
Yeah, everything is bad. I mean,
if I had to choose, it would be Wendy's. I don't like Burger King at all.
I won't go to Burger King because they went woke. I mean,
Right. Right. No, I understand.
but I worked for Burger King when I was very young, young mother, and I liked their fish sandwiches there, the mystery fish sandwich.
Wow. Look at Rob. I don't know the conversion of 200 pounds.
Yeah.
That's very expensive. I just know that like, and would it be in the US dollars?
Well, we can't go anywhere around here without spending at least 40 to $50.
Absolutely, for just two people, right?
Yeah.
For a mediocre meal.
Yeah. And then go to the grocery store and $40 to $50, you might get a bag of groceries.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I'm talking about the little plastic bags.
Yep. So today when I was at Aldi, so a lesson learned today, I was really upset. Um, Yesterday I was making something and I couldn't believe that I had no more avocado or olive oil in my house. I was like, that's not me, right? Well, when making my pumpkin breads and everything, it calls for oil. And I have to tell you, I don't want to use my good oil when I'm baking. Especially when I'm baking quantities of stuff. Oh, speaking of baking, I have to do my donuts still. So I am going to have to go. I don't want to like use my good olive oil and avocado oil, right? So I ended up buying vegetable oil, and I haven't bought vegetable oil in years. But
Yeah. Watch when you're buying your olive oil. If it's got more than one country of origin, it's
yes,
not it's not authentic olive oil. They've mixed other oils in there. Um, and olive oil, the one bottle of olive oil that's a specialty olive oil at Aldi's, I think we used to pay $3.99 for it. It's now $9.99.
I know. I used to buy the same one. And even the avocado oil has gone up. It was on sale today. I paid 5.47 for it. So Little House of
I,
the Farm, I don't know where you're located, but I am frequently in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I go to the discount stores and the bulk stores up there and buy stuff as well.
yeah, I buy coconut oil. You know,
I have
it
that.
doesn't go bad. So
You know what? I have a huge tub of it. I got at Costco, the organic coconut oil. I've
yeah,
never opened it.
yep,
I guess I could have just melted that down and used that, huh?
absolutely.
Wow.
And you can actually take that and mix it with real butter to
Yeah.
stretch your butter.
But I just realized I actually have dessert tonight for group. And I haven't done my donuts yet, and groups in 2 hours.
Oh boy. Well, you only got 8 minutes. You can
So,
make the 8 minutes. But you know what?
so
It's going to
same
count
here, Rob.
this 2 hours anyway.
We have the same two stores here in Virginia, in the States here. Aldi and Lidl are the two cheapest. I prefer to go to Aldi because where Lidl is, I can't handle the people and the
Right.
traffic. It's just too much for me. Bye, Jan. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you,
Gotta
Jan.
get that grocery store list done so you don't have to hear about us talk anymore.
No, that's right.
So anyhow, but yeah, I think we've done good. We've done 153. You need to go finish canning. I need to go do donuts.
Absolutely. You can eat a donut for me.
No, I'll
No.
probably eat one tonight because it's church group. It's dessert.
Yeah.
But when you bake it all the time, you tend not to eat it. Just so you know, that's just kind of where I'm at. Like,
Well, I appreciate everybody that's come through today. I hope that you will all be fully, fully blessed.
amen. Yes. Thanks, Susan, for joining me up here. It was fun having you.
Thank you so much.
We had a really good crowd today, over 20 people in here. So this has been great.
32.
That's awesome.
Yep, 32 came through.
That is so wonderful. Thank you. Just blessed all of us. You just blessed us. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Enjoy your supper. And we'll see you Friday night birthday bash, hopefully. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.